Did you know the average household in the UK spends over £250 a month on leisure and entertainment? That could be anything from nights out, tickets, cinema, concerts, festivals, family trips, and subscriptions. That's more than £3,000 every single year. Would you be interested in swapping some of that cost for something free and not only saving money, but boosting your health and happiness at the same time? So today's tip is to swap just one normal day out for a free local event. When I first started tracking my spending, I realized entertainment was a silent but major drain. Meals out, activities with the kids, cinema trips, even just grabbing something to do at the weekend. It all adds up quickly. So I started experimenting. Instead of defaulting to paying, I would look for local events or music festivals, maybe a guided nature walk, a history tour, a free workout class in the park. And you know what? Not only can you save money, but those experiences can become more memorable, more enriching. They can give you far more interesting stories to tell afterwards. They're also great for doing things with your kids because, after all, they don't really care how much something costs. A big benefit is that most free events are active by design. Instead of sitting passively in a cinema seat or a restaurant chair for 2 hours, you're likely to be walking somewhere, or dancing to some type of music, or exploring something, or moving between activities. That means more steps, it means more circulation, it means more natural movement, and often more time outdoors. Free events can often be in parks, or community spaces, or open air setups, which means more fresh air, more sunlight, more exposure to nature, which we cover off in plenty of other podcast episodes. There's also the mental health boost. Being part of a community event reduces feelings of isolation and it creates a sense of belonging. Social connection is one of the most powerful protectors against anxiety and against the development of depression. A walk to the park for a free concert has a much higher chance of being a better antidepressant than scrolling Netflix alone on a sofa. So, what about the savings? If you normally spend £30 to £50 on a night out and you replace just two of those a month with free events, you're saving up to 600 quid a year at a minimum. And here's the kicker: free does not have to mean it's less valuable. You can still get entertainment, but without the financial hangover. And if you don't believe me, think of the extras you normally pay for on a night out. Whether it's petrol or parking or taxis, snacks, the drinks, impulse purchases along the way, the takeaways on the way home, the hangover purchases the next day. Free events can strip away some or all of those costs, and every saving you make can be redirected somewhere else, whether that's paying off debt or meaningful purchases that bring longer lasting happiness. Speaking of happiness, happiness comes from connection, novelty, and meaning, all things that free local events can give you in spades. You might discover a local artist that you love. You may connect with neighbours you didn't know before, or try a new cuisine at a cultural fair. These experiences will stick in your memory far more than another overpriced cliffhanger with a predictable ending. There's also the satisfaction of knowing that you've enjoyed yourself without draining your wallet, and that creates momentum. You start proving to yourself that fun doesn't have to mean spending, and over time, that rewires your relationship with entertainment. Instead of chasing instant gratification, you learn to savour richer shared experiences. So the next time you're tempted to default to paid entertainment, just hit the pause button and check, just on the off chance if something is happening near you. You can ask chat, you can check your local listings, library, council websites, or community boards, or just search free events near me and see what comes up. You'll be surprised how much is happening, often right underneath your nose. This tip is not about never spending on fun again. It's not about finding a free local event every single time you leave the house. It's about creating balance, building memories, and proving to yourself that the best things in life really can be free. And if you'd like to lock this habit in and actually see the impact it can have on your life, I would always recommend getting your free copy of my Big Daddy's Foundation Blueprint. It's far more than just a tracker, it's a system that shows you how small daily actions like this one stack up over time across your health, your wealth, and your happiness. You can use it to track your daily wins, you can use it to spot your daily drifts, and you can use it to watch your momentum build week by week. Because when you see it written down, when you measure the ripple, that is when it really starts to sink in. That's when it becomes part of who you are. You can get your free copy from the link in my bio on Instagram, from my website, or from the show notes below this episode. So if today's tip has got you thinking, please share it. Not just online, but with someone in your life who might need it too, because real change spreads when we pass it on, and your unique ripple effect may just be sparked when you have that conversation and share your new knowledge. Even better, you can try explaining the tip in your own words to somebody that you know, because if you can teach it, you are far more likely to remember it. And if you would like the full breakdown of this tip, with any extra examples and bonus strategies in a free downloadable guide to help you actually implement it in your life, head over to Instagram, drop me the keyword in the show notes below, and I will send you the free guide directly. When you combine this with my foundation blueprint, it will stand you in very good stead for ingraining this tip into your life. So if this episode has sparked anything for you, please come and hang out with me on Instagram and TikTok, where you'll find me every day at Big Daddy's Big Tips, sharing simple, high-impact tips to boost your health, your wealth, and your happiness, one small daily win at a time. You'll also find weekly bingo cards to keep you motivated, free downloads to dive deeper and make change easier, weekly go lives that feel like a proper pep talk, as well as more honest chats just like this. Make sure you're following so you don't miss the next tip that could change everything. And if you've tried any of Big Daddy's Big Tips so far, I would love to hear from you. Send me a DM, tag me in your progress, because this is just the beginning, and I want you to know how proud I am of you, and I want you to know you're not going on this journey alone. If you need any help or are unsure in any way about implementing this tip or the benefits it can offer, reach out and I'll be in touch to help. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. And remember, your future does not change in one big leap. It changes in the next small step you take today. So why not start right now? Get that vessel primed, create those positive ripple effects, enjoy a truly life-changing journey, one small daily win at a time. I end each episode by asking you a question that you can answer in the comments below, and today's question is this. If you swapped just one paid activity this month for a free local event, what could you try, and how would it change your weekend? Have a think about it and let me know what springs to mind in the comments below, because I would love to hear from you. Big love, Big Daddy.